Mache! This is Omscorpius or Gabrielle here today with your timeless pick a card reading. So our topic for our pick a card today is messages for our star seeds. If you do not know what a star seed is, definitely look it up on the web. I would definitely put a resource in the description so that you can go there and look up and see if you are a star seed or to find out your star seed number. So if anyone is interested in having a personal reading by me, please message me on Omscorpius on Facebook. I will put the information in the description in this video. And I do readings on the dead. I do readings for ancestors. If you want to get in touch with a certain demon or Daemon. I do not do finance or medical readings, okay? But besides that, I'm open to contacting the dead. What are they thinking, feeling, and doing? So yeah. So let's hit it off with our pick a card reading. Before we start, I would like to say thank you for everybody liking, watching, and sharing these videos. Please like me. It does keep me in those algorithms so I stay connected with you, and that you know of any updates of any pick a cards, okay? So for our star seeds, what messages do you need to hear right now? So with our first pile, we have the Quartz crystal. Quartz crystal is good for clearing energy, seeing things clearly, speaking things clearly, hearing things clearly. If there's been maybe some darkness in your life or some fogginess and you can't quite think clearly or see clearly or act clearly, this would be a great stone for you. Our next pile is our sphere, Obsidian sphere. This is good for reflecting and absorbing negative energy, transmuting negative energy. There are some grounding qualities to obsidian, but our dark obsidian spheres, pile number 2. Pile number 3 is our amethyst crystal tower. It's a mini tower. Amethysts are usually associated with the third eye chakra, or I may be mistaken, maybe the crown chakra, but the purple represents royalty, universal language. I feel like this is the crystal I would use to clear out energy. It also clears out things that are prohibiting you from seeing things as they are, and then it brings in kind of like this universal love and light, so that you can unify opposites with amethyst. I really feel like it has a healing quality to it as well. So we have pile number 1 with our clear quartz, pile number 2 with our obsidian sphere, pile number 3 our amethyst tower. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with our pile number 1 with the clear quartz. Okay, so pile number 1 with our clear quartz crystal. I do apologize for the dogs, they are barking outside. Our clear quartz crystal, what messages do we have for the star seeds in this pile? I have these funky cards of Wizards of Bark. It's the Wizards Tarot. It's awesome, okay? So these are in all the piles, but for you, pile number 1, let's see what you have. So our major energy coming up here is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, and this deals with, again, ironically, clear quartz perception, and having a clear mind, a clear mindset. The Hanged Man, in my opinion, surrounds a lot of aspects around the mind, the head, which is seeing, hearing, and speaking. And so it's getting divine messages. The Hanged Man is a representation of enlightenment, and it could have you feeling mentally trapped in a situation or circumstance. This is the big energy surrounding you, pile number 1. And so I feel like, starseeds, that you may be feeling trapped in a situation right now mentally, but you're not actually physically trapped. This is kind of like mental trickery on your part. So we're leading with that. Our supporting cards were of the Swords, again dealing with more mind. We have the Page of Swords, which I would interpret the Page of Swords kind of like being a beginner in whatever the travel, whatever the focus is. And I feel like you are beginning something as far as the way that you think about something, maybe a new endeavor that you're starting. And I feel like this may be weighing on you a little bit. It may be having you feeling kind of trapped, or maybe it's a time where you have to make communication with people and make connections. And the only reason why I say make connections is because it's backed up with the Two of Swords. And so I feel like you're definitely doing some type of communication with a person, circumstance, or situation, but I feel like this situation is a tiresome communication. Like it's in the beginning, so it's really hard to tell, but I feel like you kind of feel stuck in maybe wanting to communicate, or how the communication has gone so far. So let's pull some other cards and see what other information do we have to kind of explain this. So this is from the Black Flame Tarot. This is the Fool card, Major Arcana card. Very, very interesting. So again, with this Fool card and the Hangman energy, I definitely feel like this is something that is meant to challenge you mentally. I feel like some of the things that you may be holding on mentally that's making you feel mentally trapped are no longer serving you, are no longer in purpose to you. And I get that because of the Fool. The Fool is asking you to walk through new doors and leave behind what is unnecessary, what's not serving you on your new journey. And if the Hangman is here, I feel like there's kind of like a blockage there in doing that very thing in your connections. You may be holding on to things from the past that no longer serve you. And with that, would take some assessing how you feel and think mentally. What's going on upstairs, and what are you embracing on this journey, and what are you kind of anxious or worried about on this new journey, this new beginning. Now I have a dragon for you. Dragon Oracle. Fire Dragon. The Fire Dragon is here to burn up any and all lower energies around you. You are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. So again, I feel like this Fire Dragon is coming in to really clear up weeds of the past, any clutter from the past that's not serving you, that's making it hard for you to see clearly with that Hangman energy. Clear the path for your perception to shine through, so that you can see where you're going and where you've been and where you don't want to go. Okay, so I hope, and I send this dragon to you for this day and all of your days, your beautiful Fire Dragon. Okay, now we have some moon cards. Now pile number 1, you got a lot of moon cards. I'm just gonna say you got like 4, so let's see what's going on here. Ooh, we got a pattern. We got 2 new moons, one in Gemini, one in Scorpio. The Gemini says communication is key. Communication is key, and it's funny because it definitely connects with basically the theme of all your minor arcana cards, and also your major arcana with the Hangman dealing with perception. This is a lot of air energy. A lot of air energy. And so I feel like there are some things to do with communicating and making, I feel like, new connections is what you're doing. And that's why you got to clear the way of any weeds, any old connections that are still lingering that really don't freaking serve you. I mean, if I had to be honest. Okay, and this is a seeding period with the new moon. So water this seed, water the new beginnings, water new relationships that don't take you back to old triggers and old ways of being. I'm sorry, I hiccuped. Water those seeds, water those relationships and circumstances that bring the best out of you, bring out the new you that you're trying to create, that you're in the process of creating. And our new moon in Scorpio says work through your fears. So this has to do with some fears. Maybe some of these weeds that are lingering around are people that you're afraid to break ties with, break connections with. And I feel like the cards are saying this is what's necessary for your growth. So definitely reconsider that, because if it's making you feel stuck, if it's making you feel like stuck in a hard place and bringing you back to old ways of being, old ways of feeling and thinking and acting, that's low level energy, lower energies, like the fire dragon had mentioned. It's burning out all the low level energies out of your life so that you can walk into this new full energy without a load on your back that is unnecessary at this time in your life. So that was our 2 new moons. Let's see what the other 2 are. Full moons. What an ironic situation. Okay. So our first full moon, this is going to be the result of you watering these seeds, cutting out the fear and communicating with the right people. This is going to be the result. Full moon in Aries, this is fire energy. A fiery climax approaches. So if you continue to do this right, connect with the right people, give them your time, and release things that bring you back to old ways, you will be greatly rewarded for it. With Aries, there's a lot of ambition, a lot of creative energy with Aries, and I feel like this is something that you need in order to move to the next level, is to create these new connections that are going to bring the best out of you. A personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer, and I feel like this is going to give you the enlightenment that you needed regarding your relationship. It's going to open your eyes to, oh, these people feel good, those people don't. And so with that full understanding on it, I'm getting emotional intelligence. You'll do better in the future with picking the right connections that bring out this fiery creative energy in you. Okay, so if you want to get a closer look. All right, well, that was your timeless pick a card reading, pal number 2. Thank you for picking your clear quartz crystal, and we'll be moving on to pal number 2. Some of this sage burning in my candle. It was before the flame was too crazy. So all right, our beautiful pal number 2 with the obsidian quartz, what am I saying, obsidian sphere crystal. This is your timeless pick a card. What messages do the Starseeds need to hear right now, pal number 2? Okay. Alright, so we have the 7 of Beasts and the 3 of Beasts, okay? And now with the Wizard's Aura Tarot, these are 5 and 3 of Pentacles. And so what I'm seeing here is that, 7 and 3. What I'm seeing here is that this is a long journey with this 7 of Beasts. I see that you've made it through a lot, and there is some celebration to be had in the 3 of Beast, that you have made accomplishments. And I feel like with this, I'm getting, well, don't stop, keep going. Like there's many more levels for you to create and manifest success. And that's basically what I'm getting from these cards with the 3 and 7. So let's see what else we have coming up. All right, the Prince of Darkness. That's beautiful. Prince of Darkness from the Black Flame Tarot, and this is a major arcana card, okay? And so what I feel like, this is a really heavy manifestation of something that Spirit wants you to have, that you want to have. And I feel like, get the sense with this, because this is the face of Set, and this is something about becoming a god, becoming the owner of your business, becoming the one in your family who breaks family curses, becoming the person that you've always wanted to be, the highest version of yourself, fulfilling a purpose here on the physical plane. And I feel like that the Prince of Darkness is here to surround you with energy that will help bring you into your godlyhood instead of chaining you to the physical world. You're bringing down spirit into the physical realm, and keep that in mind when doing this, that the transformation process is continuous and never stop. And that's kind of why I felt with this Seven of Beasts, there was a sense of you've accomplished a lot because of the Three of Beasts that came up to support it. But it was the Seven of Beasts gave me the feeling of, but keep going, don't stop, don't stop. And so I feel like the Seven of Beasts is connected with the Prince of Darkness by telling you that becoming is a continuous process. It never ends. So when you reach a goal, don't just sit there and say, okay, I've accomplished everything in my life. Like, no, you still have life in you. You're still breathing. There's still many things that you have to accomplish. And also maintaining what you have takes a certain level of transformation too as well. So that was very beautiful with the face of Set, the Prince of Darkness. Get a little closer look at that. Okay, and so let's see what dragon you pulled to pile number 2. Green and Gold Dragon from Sirius brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Learn about spiritual technology, be a transmitter of sacred knowledge. And again, with the Temple of Set card, I really felt with this one, it was a bringing down of spirit from your mind into the physical reality. And that's why I feel like you have made accomplishments with the Seven of Beasts. It's acknowledging with the Three of Beasts that you have made successes in your life, but keep going. And this is the Green and Gold Dragon is going to help clear the mind for you, so you can keep bringing in that spirit energy. And if you can see that there's like wind, like the element of air surrounding the earth, and that's like the two things, the two elements to you that are closely connected to spirit is mind and emotions. And so with mind, that's where we get our divine downloads, and then what we do is bring them down and manifest them into reality. So that's a never-ending process, and as it should be. And so as these downloads are downloaded into you, what the Green and Gold Dragon is, you're going to make sure that that channel stays open to you. And with that, with the Temple of Set is saying, as that channel is kept open for you, keep creating things, keep transforming, keep building, keep starting over again, keep maintaining, you know? So that's really beautiful. Now you have 2 moon cards, so let's see what we got here. So we have one of them where the moon is waxing and one of them is waning. And so as you create, let's focus on the waxing crescent moon. As you create, remember that you must have faith in your dreams. As you create, you're bringing something into manifestation. And I feel like with pile number 2 that there's some sense of like settling or getting comfortable once you've accomplished something, and your cards are just really pushing you along. Like, keep your eye on your dreams. You know, if it feels like it's been a long haul and you've been really at it for a while and you're tired, or you feel like giving up, or you may be feeling like giving up, this is a reassuring you that keep doing what you have to do. Small gains at the end of the day end up becoming larger gains, you know? So really have faith in your dreams. It's really the message that I'm getting here. Like, I feel like something here really wants you to keep going. You know, if you feel like you want to stop or you want to give up, don't do that. And I feel like it's at those pivotal moments where you have like the book The Alchemist, and in the beginning you have beginner's luck, and at the very end, what entraps most people in not accomplishing their dreams is that they tend to give up right before they're about to get it. And so definitely have faith in your dreams. Our second one, which is it going into a seeding phase, is take time to breathe out. So I feel like it's letting you know these are cycles of rest and being active in your dreams, being restful in the pursuit of your dreams, and knowing when to rest and when to take action, when to be comfortable and when to get out of your comfort zone and start pushing. Alright, so that was a beautiful reading, pile number 2, my beautiful Starseeds. Thank you so much, and we will be moving right on to pile number 3, Wildfire. Alright. Our beautiful pal number 3, Starseeds. What messages do you need to hear today with our Amethyst Tower? What messages do you need to hear today? So, first card out. Ooh. 10 of Beast. 10 of Beast. And so with this card, I'm really sensing a sense of accomplishment, but there's also like a sense of gloatiness, like being braggy about what you've accomplished. And I would want to warn against that, because that in itself can be a very quick ego trap. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being proud of your things, but not to the extent that you're hurting others or stepping on other people's toes or rubbing in other people's faces and forgetting to be supportive of others who are beginning. And while you're at your 10, you're ridiculing others for being at 3 and 4. So we won't ask more questions, get more background on that one. The new Aeon. So because this was the 10 of Beast, I definitely got the sense that this was a gateway. Like you just literally walk through a door and a new door will open. It's like you just leveled up. And with every level up, a new Aeon comes, kind of refreshing your energy, releasing things that no longer serve you, and focusing on things that is now necessary for your next step, for your next level that you're on now. I feel like with this, there's a tunnel leading to set, and I feel like you may have accomplished something, but I feel like it doesn't promise that the next level is going to be easy. So this is kind of reassuring to keep your eye on the prize and not to get too distracted by your temporary winnings, your temporary accomplishments, and that you have to keep going with a sense of humility almost, to stay focused on the goal at hand, the purpose of all of this. There's like a message here of feeling like don't lose sight in the target, in your accomplishments. So let's see what our dragon has to say. Ooh, this is cute. There's a little Bambi in there. Sunshine Yellow Dragon. Helps you to help animals, serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. And I feel like maybe this may be something to calm your nerves when maybe you get anxious, or if you maybe feel anxious about like the next step, or maybe if you get a little negative in the sense that you get a little frustrated or braggy with other people, spend time in nature. I feel like with this one, nature and animals really bring you back to your center, and that way you can refocus and go back to what the task at hand. So that's a very pretty card. I hope the Sunshine Yellow Dragon is with you today and all of your days to assist you in accomplishing your goals. We have 2 moons here. So we have the waning moon, which is going into our seeding phase, a dark phase, and this is where you're going to have to water for new beginnings, a new harvest. And it's asking you, what do you need to release? Waning moon, what do you need to release? And I feel like with this one, since you are at the 10 of Pentacles, you are at the new Aeon, that there's a sense of knowing what to let go and what's coming with you. You know, and I feel like that's with every new cycle that we begin. But sometimes we just need reminders to do those things. And another one is the North Node, which is a good thing. This is stepping into your purpose, and this is asking you to step out of your comfort zone. So I feel like with the 10 of Beast, I got this sense of like some gloatiness with reaching that 10, and with that maybe coming some comfortability with that level and just settling there. And it's like, don't get distracted by all the glim and glamour of accomplishments. Like, you really got to keep going. Like, that's not, the cards are kind of saying that that's not it. that's not all. Like, you have to keep going, keep pushing yourself to get out of your comfort zone, because transformation is a never-ending process. Because as the spirit is everlasting, so shall you be. And so that means you will continue to go through cycles and rhythms, because your soul never dies, it never stops, it continues to transform. So that's more reason why you should never allow yourself to get comfortable in any zone or level or aeon that you may be at. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining me at my pick a cards messages for our beautiful star seeds. So really quick, I want to do a really quick charms, because I forgot to do that for each stone. For each of my stones, we're going to do a charm reading just to add to what we got, okay? So the first one we're going to be doing is a quartz crystal, which was pile number 1. Have faith. Faith came up. Have faith. You have 3 words, actually. Believe came up. Imagine. Imagine. You have 3 moving creatures. You have a dragonfly, which is good luck, and then also a birdie, and a rabbit. It looks like the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. And so with the Alice in Wonderland, pile number 1, I know your cards were referring to going into a new journey and really embracing that new path with the full energy. And with Alice, it's funny, it's Alice in Wonderland, because Alice had some tendencies to get trapped mentally, and that's why she even went into Wonderland. It's because she felt trapped. She didn't want to do the performance. She felt trapped in her life, so she went to her mind to escape. And I feel like when you do that, there's hidden messages in Alice in Wonderland. When you follow the white rabbit, it will lead you to your transformation. And a transformation is just another word for saying a new door, a new journey. And you're going to have to do some mind work. And really, sometimes it really does help to sit down and write out things that you need to let go on a mental standpoint, because physical things we can see, but mental and emotional things, we don't readily see that. It's almost like they're invisible. And these can be the things that can really destroy things that we've worked really hard to create for ourselves if we don't have our mind and emotions organized correctly. And I highly suggest you maybe do that. But I do see that you are moving in the right direction is what I get from here with the lucky dragonfly and the bird. And I do feel like the reason why you may be feeling trapped at the Hangman is because you may be really cautious, like you're trying to really see everything, and just keep having that belief in a new beginning, and have an imagination for making the possibility for new relationships to happen, manifesting them, manifesting and attracting new relationships by imagining and visualizing good quality people entering your life. So pile number 1, quartz crystal, thank you for your charm reading. Oh, and faith came out too, by the way. Have faith in yourself, in the new journey, and what you've been through that has made you this new person that has transformed you, and have faith in the person that you want to become. Have faith in the new connections. Alright, pile number 1, that was yours, your charms. Now pile number 2 with our obsidian quartz, why do I keep saying quartz? Obsidian sphere. We're going to pull some charms for you today. I definitely got hang your coat up. We got an anchor. There's a boy here. A turtle. Turtles, good luck. Moving slow. Taking your time. Got a bird and a feather. And we have inspire as your word. Inspire. Inspire. So, and a feather may be significant to you guys that like feathers or find feathers to be good luck. Usually feathers are a representation of messages from your ancestors, guides, and guardians who are letting you know that you're on the right path. I feel like there's a need to anchor yourself, because there's an anchor here. Anchor yourself and ground yourself in something that makes you feel stabilized and at home. So when things get a little crazy and chaotic, you still are anchored down and you're not going to float off somewhere that you didn't intend on going. With the turtle, definitely get the sense of slow and steady wins the race. It's also a luck charm. And so I feel like just focusing on you and being in your own lane will definitely assure goals and rewards and accomplishments to be met. And they're beautiful. I'm pretty sure this is a parrot. And there's 2 flowers. So I feel like with the 2 flowers, it has to do with some type of connection with yourself and other people. And I would definitely say, like, take your time with people and connect with them. Keep inspiration in your heart when connecting, and but don't lose sight of what you have going on for yourself as well. Because it's like 2 flowers, but there's only 1 bird. So I feel like when you're in relationships, remember that you're an individual, but you're also in relationships. So you're sharing in the love of yourself with another. Don't sacrifice yourself completely for somebody else. And the boy, it could be some masculine energy. There's no gender here in my opinion, but I do feel like we do have masculine and feminine energies that we do work with. So there may be some action-oriented masculine energy necessary here, some strengthening energy to help you accomplish these things, and also relax. Know when to relax because of the hanger, to hang your coat up and to give yourself a break sometimes. So pile number 2, I hope that did help you with my beautiful bonus charms. Now pile number 3 with our beautiful charms with the Amethyst Tower. We have a key. Ooh, that was the one that was still in my hand, the key. Immediately I'm getting, you are the key. You are the key. Whenever I see a key, I think that it's, you are the one in control of all of this. Okay? 5-pointed star. I understand, I am strong, I persevere, and I accept. These are all elements within ourselves that makes us a god. You need all the 4 elements, and you know, the 5th one being the spirit, to make who you are as a human being, a spiritual being having human experience. And it's kind of like you're all the 4 elements, but then you're also that oomph, that spirit force. And this is a reminder that you're more than just a physical body. You're more than just a human. Okay? We have an angel wing. I would say definitely take that as you are protected through your journey. Your angels, guardians, and guides are protecting you, watching over you as you become your greatest self, your highest self. And last but not least, what is this? Dragon. Ooh, that's so pretty. Draconian magic. You may also have some daemons that also protect you and guide you as well to your highest self. Daemons and dragons can also have kind of a phoenixy energy, and so there's a lot of strength here to aid you, because I feel like becoming a god and working in magic is not easy, and it does take strength. So I do feel like maybe this pile number 3 may be magicians, maybe definitely starseeds for sure, chosen ones, a person of importance, who has an important purpose here. And so you have your angels and your daemons. You're definitely protected. And the key is letting you know that in all of this is possible because of you. Alright, so thank you so much everyone for joining me in my pick a card for our beautiful starseeds, what our starseeds need to hear today. Again, please like and share this video. If you would love a personal reading, I definitely do those. And you have a great